Okay, this is Alon, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Minecraft 1.9 update. Yes, that's right. Recently, Minecraft 1.9 was finally released. So now we will take a look at the features. So you can already see this new block right beneath me, the grass path. And okay. Okay, let's just take these off for now. Yeah. So this block right here can be used for making paths, and you create it by using a shovel and grass. Now these are the beetroot crops from Minecraft Pocket Edition, which are finally included in the PC version now. And now there's also a head for the Ender Dragon. Okay, so now we will get to why it's called the Combat Update. Here you can see a bunch of different new arrow types. Like here there's a poison arrow. I think that's a poison arrow. Let's take all of them. Yeah, there's also sounds for item frames now. Wait, we just wasted all those arrows, really. Okay. Okay, yeah. So there's these tipped arrows, and arrows for all the different potion effects, actually. Meaning that now you can have, like, poison arrows, or fire resistance arrows, yeah, that kind of stuff. Let's see if there's something missing. Yeah, it's in people, yeah. Now, you can finally have items in two hands. Like you could have a pickaxe, like you could have a pickaxe in one hand and a torch in the other. So let's just go into game mode 0 here to see how this can be useful. Yeah. Yeah, like this was one use of the dual wielding feature that I mentioned earlier. It means like, let me see here. Yeah. So now, I think, now you can mine and put torches without having to switch slots anymore, which is pretty neat. Yeah, like before, that was pretty... Now let's go back into game mode 1. There. So this is the end rod, and these are which are like torches. But yeah, and these are new endstone bricks. It's like a new stone brick area or something. Yeah. So now the elytra has been added to the game. So now you can like fly, and if you jump off of a tall place and then hit space again. So yeah, you might notice there are large oaks and forests again. And you probably even saw there was a mushroom biome over there. Yes, mushroom biomes have very huge mushrooms again, which means that some variety is now back in this game. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Before you do the next feature, let's take these torches out of your offhand. Let's TP to 84, 70, and 714. Yeah. So now, right in front of me here is a new structure. This is the igloo. It is a structure that spawns in snow biomes, and it has the redstone torch here, ice windows, and it's made out of snow blocks. And there's even a bed. But now, if you go down this long vertical shaft, I have no idea how many blocks long it is even. You will reach this basement room with a villager in this sign, and see what's in this chest here. It can be coal, gold nuggets, golden apples, and I think there can be more loot. There's food here. Yeah, and there's also a new sound for opening and closing chests. And now, shields replace the blocking function of swords now. Okay, shields now replace the blocking function of swords. Yeah. And now there are also these spectral arrows. So let's spawn in a mod so that we can actually test this out. Let's see what they do. Pig. Let's spawn in a pig. See what this does. Oh, I just fired a poison arrow. Okay. Maybe. So now, let's fire the spectral arrow at the pig. Just killed the pig and wasted our arrow. Okay. Let's try again. Hope this time we can see what the spectral arrow does. Just killed the pig. Okay. Okay, so let's see what arrows we still have. I don't know. There. But yeah, it's supposed to give this the glowing status effect. Yeah. So now it's going. No. So now let's go to where I put the end. So there. There. Now we are in the end. And this was just a dirt pillar I made to actually. Yeah, I already fought the dragon off camera, but you can see that now the dragon fight is actually more like that of the console version. Like the obsidian pillars are in a ring now, and a couple of them are protected by iron cages. But yeah, now there's also another thing here. The end there's this end gateway portal over there. There. So now we are in the outer island of the end. And you can see these chorus trees, which are also new. And when you break them, you get chorus fruits. So now let's go back in game mode 0. And then let's eat one of the chorus fruits. It just teleports me. And for some reason that's actually flagged as moving wrongly in the log file. Yeah, let's go back in game mode 1. There we go. So now the end is like infinite. Or not really infinite, it just goes out to the game's limits now. I don't know why I'm getting so much lag, but yeah. So now let's go to to 1,000. Yeah, so now we're on another one of the outer islands in the end. Now. Yeah. It's just more. Yeah. There. There's. Yeah, over there, there's one of the new end city structures. Like you can see over there. Yeah. That's one of the new end city structures. Now, this is where you can find those endstone bricks that I showed earlier. And also purpur blocks. And the other variants. And those end rods. So to mention. And what's making those weird, and in case you're wondering what's making those weird noises, those are shulkers. The only new mob that was added in this update. And why can't I get inside? Okay. So now, wow. It's pretty tall in the city. And there's different rotations of end rods. I don't know what this is supposed to be. That just goes off, branches off or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. It was also like a loot room that had like diamond. Yeah, there was some. Yeah, there's the loot that I found in there. So yeah. Here. So now we are on the main screen. So worlds now have icons and show what version you played them on, and the version you last played them on. So now, there's also a new superflat preset called the Void. 3 Minecraft Air 1, yeah. So yeah. Rain. There. So in this new preset you spawn on on a platform of stone, cobblestone. And the biome is the void. Yeah. Now I don't really know what it would look like if you put down grass in this void world, but yeah. Yeah. So this is like the perfect world for if you want to make maps, if you want to make a map without any annoying landforms in the way. Like that. Yeah. So yeah. Now let's see what these spectral arrows are supposed to do. I think. No. Yeah. So these spectral arrows just give the glowing status effect to the mob, I think. Yeah. There. So now you just saw that when you load a world, now instead of the main menu screen, between the building terrain and downloading terrain screens, you just see a screen that says 0%. Now, 1070, 101. There. So now we can get back through the end gateway portal. Yes, you can now use ender pearls in creative mode. So yeah. You can kind of tell. Now there are also 128 strongholds per world instead of 3. And there's the exit portal. It isn't like in the middle of these obsidian platforms. Just to escape, to exit the credits. There. Now it's night in the overworld. We're back at our spawn point. Let's go back to where we were at the beginning of the video, which I think is like 5,000 here, 80, 112,080. There. So now let's do time set 0 and set 1 to make a day. There. So now, the boats from the Pocket Edition have been included in the PC version. And there's like a ghost. I don't know what's going on there. For some reason, the chunk isn't loading. There. Chunks have loaded. So now, it's like in the Pocket Edition now. where you paddle on these boats. And there's also a frost walker enchantment for boots, which basically turns the water you walk on into ice now. Now you probably saw me accidentally, or really it's frosted ice, because look, the ice is breaking. Actually, yeah, it decays over time. And this ice decays over time. This can be useful for getting across ponds. Here. Attack indicator. Yeah, it's off by default. Crosshair, hotbar, crosshair. Now, if you hit, there will be this attack indicator if you have that setting on. So, just hitting, spam clicking, is no use anymore. And you could also see particles for when you hurt mobs. Let's see what it's like. Yeah, set it by hotbar. Yeah. Now you see the sword meter on the hotbar. And I just turned the attack indicator setting off. Now I couldn't really find one of the new end ships though. But yeah. Now the ender crystal is available as an item. You can actually plant them. Yeah. And yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. And goodbye.